Tell you, they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And the extra point is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Got room to work. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
You get 3 plays.
It's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70 plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That's my computer. Gave you 100, buddy. Anything that's
the SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Oh, they're after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. What does the top 5 ranking mean? One, optimism, hope. Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you. People are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. It's gone. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Using his feet. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against...
It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back in the play.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Fires left. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right.
Oh,
And it
what?
slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Gators are rolling down the field. To the air. It's Lagway. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
With the catch, it's Alexander. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top.
Got it set up on the gosh, bro. Nigga, I called the play and didn't shut it down.
It just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Thank you.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Nice feet, man. Nice feet.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Knight. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tries to get it on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Mustangs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will tie the game. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams.
Gets
it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Rides the back. Runs for the tackle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, go.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Yeah. 7, man.
Great job by the back on the option.
How did he run, bro?
We see the home run on offense, but defensively, we got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hacks to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
Guys.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hawkins. Now he's going to break the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. It's incomplete. That also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, Wants to pass.
Oh,
throws to the wideout.
Ooh.
Misses again.
Oh
it's
my God, he had the running back.
3 in a row.
Oh my God.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my
Makes a
God.
catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive
Down
this offense
the one
wanted to be.
time.
And there you go. First half, 4th and long.
The
We're
one
not
time
bringing
I
the
don't
punter out on the
contain.
field.
The one time I
We've
don't
got a
contain.
guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. And we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They just keep firing.
Yes, sir.
That pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant, this
Catch and straight inside the 15. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll send the back in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end.
Yes!
Intercepted.
boy.
Big play, stop the drive.
it's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job on the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game.
Nigga, my DB is the fastest nigga in the game. What are you talking about? They allow my DB. Nigga, what? They bumped each other. Nope.
Back to open this drive at 2nd and 12.
What was that, 3 minutes ago? We're going to go back and watch it. We're going to go back and watch it first. Tell you.
Lost the fire on 2nd down.
So.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Ah, Mizel.
The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed.
Low key, I could have thrown that bitch over.
Those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
You make up the game plan and not a lot.
But like, if we score,
this 3rd and
that means
long
we
from
win.
inside their own 20.
2 touchdowns, and then he's gonna get the ball. So, like this drive is
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He'll take another shot here. He's got it all right. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
No, it's Kamani McClain.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Only problem with him is that his hand is. I might put him in the safety.
From a couple of yards deep,
I
he'll
was
bring it
debating
out.
him and
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
See how bad his hand is, though? Like, oh my. Yeah, outside.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it first and 10.
I don't outside shed.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
So, are you crazy? Come on,
Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away.
Oh, I didn't max it out. Oh my gosh.
This is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Mason, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one. They're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page.
I was literally going to man him up.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Check.
Gives it on the option.
Oh!
Got a little space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again.
Thank you.
And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost. One of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to the whole game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
No, damn it!
Picked off for the third time today.
But our boat is ready. Don't try boat. Don't get one this week. You're going to win this off another week. And you were in Indiana.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
Who's that on the door?
What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's
Why are you
showing
doing that
he's
yourself?
like,
Like, I don't got a
it's not
blanket
just
on
wide
the
receivers
side.
that do that. I can shake this thing in the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offensive
Defense
makes the huge plays.
And that stand for study. You do any type of research before coming to the shit.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Team better. No.
He'll return it.
Let me stay there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defenses.
Hey, that's how you fill the gap. 1-on-1. 1-on-1 fill the gap.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. So the offense comes to the line, 4th and long to go, and I get that you don't want to punt. This is wild. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls in.
Where's the punting? Why are we going for it on our own 2-yard line? Oh my goodness. Why are we going for it on our own 2-yard? Like, brother, what are we doing? What are we doing? We going for it on our own 2-yard line though? Like, bro, come on, man. Football 1-on-1. Football 1-on-1. 9 times out of 10. Even if I was in that position, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm punting it. Even if I'm down, I'm believing in my defense. Like, brother, you can't force that shit. You can't force that shit. Let me see this. So silver cutter, silver blanket. I see what he was thinking. Like, oh, niggas don't get open because like, he got silver cutter. But like, luckily enough, I got silver blanket. So like, it's an even battle, even matchup. This is doing. Oh yeah, this doing. Oh shit. I guess we're through. Yeah, it's not. So it's through. Oh, we just got a bunch of north. So it's just an east-west. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Well, I have another game soon, so stay tuned.